Specify a high-performance product is only the first pillar. The user must also ensure the minimum requirements for correct equipment operation, such as slurry pump tolerance, shaft or sleeve finish and hardness, and the proper function of the flush water system. That is so important.
Welcome to the Empowering Industry Podcast, a production from Empowering Pumps and Equipment as the voice of the pump and related equipment industries. Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Empowering Industry Podcast. I'm your host, Charli Matthews-Caruth, and I am excited to bring you some fun conversation today from one of our partners, Teadit. Y'all have seen a lot from them in the sealing area, but today we have a special guest that's going to go through some high-performance sealing in aluminum plants. We're going to talk about that. But first, it's you, Yuri. Go ahead.
Yeah, hello, my name is Yuri. It's a pleasure to meet you, and thank you for the opportunity to give you this interview. Yeah. Well, I'm a mechanical engineer with a strong background in product application. I have worked at Teadit since 2017 when I started as an intern, and this was my first job. I focus on developing technical solutions for customers, combining engineering knowledge with a practical results-driven approach. Well, how I got into the industry, yeah, I got into this industry. I got into this industry through my engineering background. Early in my career, I had the opportunity to work with industrial applications, which exposed me to sealing technologies and customers-focused solutions. Over time, I developed a strong interest in this field, especially because it combines technical challenge with a real-world impact. Since then, I've been building my experience in product development and customers application.
Awesome. What made you want to be an engineer?
Yeah, I always love to work with some equipment, and when I was a child I love cars and try to fix it, and then I decided to follow this career.
Yeah, I love it. And then we love engineering around here. We need it. We know it's vital to life. Um,
Yes.
so there's a lot there with TED and all that it's done, but diving into the high performance sealing side and for aluminum plants specifically. So, what is the greatest challenge in ensuring sealability in these aluminum plants, and how can that be mitigated?
Well, the primary challenges are centered on pumping bauxite and slurry in this aluminum plant, yeah. A severe fluid that combines high abrasiveness with chemically caustic characters, pH up to 14. To ensure seal integrity, the packing must be highly versatile and possess three critical properties. The first one is chemical inertness, full resistance to prevent degradation when in contact with extremely caustic liquor, thermal conductivity, the ability to dissipate heat generated by high rotational speeds, prevent the seal from hardening, and the last one is mechanical resilience, flexibility and strength to withstand the impact of solid particles.
Well, that is some severe conditions in an aluminum
Yes, a
plant.
lot.
Some of that I don't even understand, but what is kind of the ideal specifications for process pumps, and why is this the choice? I guess the choice kind of superior to others.
Yeah. Well, the ideal specification is graphite expanded PTFE packing lubricated with silicone oil. This solution is superior because it balances the seal both chemically and mechanically. High fibrillation expanded PTFE, beyond the total chemical inertness, pH 0 to 14, the high fibrillation process creates an extremely robust multidirectional fiber structure that prevents the packing from becoming brittle when exposed to chemical aggressive fluids. This significantly increases mechanical resistance against erosion from abrasive slurry, prevent the packing from disintegrating under the pressure of bauxite particles while maintaining the flexibility to conform to the stuffing box. Related to incorporated graphite, it acts as a solid lubricant and excellent thermal conductor, dissipating heat from high speeds and prevents vitrification, hardening, of the packing face. Unlike common packings where graphite is merely a surface coating, encapsulated graphite technology with the PTFE matrix ensures that thermal conductivity remains constant through the packing's entire service life. And related about silicone lubrication, reduce the initial coefficient of friction, minimizing heat generation and energy consumption. The graphite PTFE filament technology must allow for high silicone absorption.
Yeah, and I was thinking about this and it's highly technical, right? And you've got to understand it.
Yes.
But what are some of the essential technical requirements for selecting these high performance packings, specifically for the aluminum? That word is tripping me up today, but for that sector, from the filament technology to the final construction.
Well, to select high-performance packing, we must consider three technological pillars. The first one is filament engineering. The filament must be high fibrillation expanded PTFE with graphite homogeneously encapsulated within its matrix. This ensures consistent thermal conductivity and chemical inertness, preventing graphite migration and fiber degradation at pH 14. Braiding quality is the second one. The construction must be a high-density diagonal interlock braid. This method ensures the packing does not unravel under abrasive slurry pressure and maintains dimensions and stability and flexibility, preventing structural leaks and reducing the needs for constant readjustments. And the last one is proper lubrication. The specification should include silicone oil lubrication applied individually to the filaments. This ensures uniform lubrication distribution, reducing friction during startup.
Yeah, I could understand those ones better. And
Okay.
so I must be in the reliability side of things, making sure things are in line. But, beyond specifying a kind of high performance product, what else is necessary to ensure high performance in the operations part?
Well, when discussing scalability, three pillars are fundamental to operation success. Specify a high-performance product is only the first pillar. The user must also ensure the minimum requirements for correct equipment operation, such as slurry pump tolerance, shaft or sleeve finish and hardness, and the proper function of the flush water system. That is so important. Finally, the third pillar is ensuring that all procedures for correct packing installation, startup, and pump monitoring are followed. We believe that assisting the user is fulfilling these three pillars is a fundamental role of the packing manufacturer and supplier, especially regarding the final pillar. Although it may seem simple, statistically, this is where we observe the majority of errors leading to operational failures. At Teadit product line, the braided packing style 2007 meets and exceeds the specification requirements mentioned above.
Yeah, I was going to ask you before we started this if it was 2007, making
Yeah.
sure that I labeled that correctly. When aluminum producers evaluate packing performance in terms of sealability, equipment longevity, which is super important, what differentiates Teadit Style 2007 from other, expanded PTFE or graphite-based packings on the market? How does Teadit support, the meals technically to ensure successful implementation?
Well, a
You know the
major,
word I was trying to say, implementation of long-term
yeah,
value. Yeah.
yeah. Well, a major differentiator is that Teadit is one of the few companies in the world with proprietary technology for manufacturing the graphite expanded PTFE filament used in packing style 2007. This is our differential. We don't just braid our packings, we control the entire manufacturing process from the raw material to the final product. This vertical integration ensures a premium level of quality and consistency that is unmatched in the market. Furthermore, Teadit supports mills by providing technical expertise to ensure that this high-end material is matched with the correct application parameters. That is so important.
Yeah, I love seeing packing being made too. So this is really interesting. It's one of those secrets that y'all have, but I always like to um, sneak in these plants and get to see some of this up close and personal. In a competitive aluminum market, where uptime, which is important in all markets, first of all, when it directly impacts profitability, how does partnering with Teadit and implementing this style 2007 packing as a strategic sealing solution help mills reduce unplanned outages, uh, strengthen reliability programs, and gain long-term commercial advantage over facilities relying on kind of commodity packing products?
Well, as previously mentioned, Teadit's commitment to high performance goes beyond supplying a superior product. We aim to form strategic partnership with our customers, providing comprehensive support across the three pillars of sealing. In key markets like Brazil, we formalize service level agreements that include on-site inventory management and a dedicated technical team to train, supervise, and monitor the proper installation of our products. This hands-on approach directly reduces unplanned outages and strengthens reliability programs, offering a clear commercial advantage over facilities that rely on commodity products without technical backing. This level of support is made possible by Teadit Innovation Technological Hub in Brazil, where our specialists work closely with customers to study application and develop new technologies and tailored sealing solutions.
And that's where you're from and your team, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I got tripped up there for a minute on downtime, the outages, because my husband is now working in an outage right now, and so I know how important that is, and
Yes.
how you're like, "Can you come home yet? Like, let's go." So I know that that's important to people. I can't let you go. Thank you for all of that technical expertise there. I know that's what they're looking for when they're planning on what to bring into those meals. And really just to think about an aluminum plant, that's not something that we talk about very much. So thank you for just kind of explaining that to us. Um, I have to do a little rapid fire for you. Make sure to prove to everybody that you're human, right? What is your favorite book?
Wow, it's a difficult one.
It's
My
okay.
favorite,
I was going to say, people, listen to podcasts and read, newsletters and things like that today.
yeah. As I'm a Brazilian, yeah, I have a book here that I like so much. I will talk in the name in Portuguese. Could
Okay.
be?
Yeah.
Yes, it's Transformando Suor em Ouro. There is a technical from the volleyball team that explain about the difficulties and the challenge that they need to build and create with their team to make they become greater on the sport to become the leader of the championship.
I love it.
Yeah.
That competitive side and learning how to be
Yes.
strategic.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
What about music? What's your favorite music?
Oh, it's difficult to. I like many styles of music and many kind of music. I don't want a specific one.
Yeah. What about the best advice that you've ever received?
That we need to always be prepared to enjoy all the opportunities that it gave that it came to us, and we need to be prepared to follow this.
Yeah. All right. Now you're going to talk to people that are in industry. What advice would you give them?
Well, follow the advice that I gave some the last part. I think we need always to be um, we always need to be studying everything that is coming to the market because we need to be, how can I say, we need to be prepared, of course, for all the opportunities and all the challenge that the market apply to us during the days, all the week.
Yeah, I love it. Well, thank you for your time. If people are
Okay.
wanting to kind of hear from you, and where should they reach out to you?
Sorry?
Where should they reach out to you?
Oh, at the LinkedIn, yeah.
Yeah, LinkedIn.
Yuri Caminha is my LinkedIn.
Awesome. Well, everybody, I hope that you've learned something today. I always love being able to jump in and learn from our partners, and it's so important. I've seen it so many times, especially taking care of the equipment in place. And so sounds like this high performance sealing gives you several different options on how to make your equipment last longer. So make sure you take a deep dive, maybe rewind and listen to it a couple different times to get that knowledge in there. But share this episode for people so that they can be prepared in case something comes up on their table and they need this type of products. Yuri, thank you so much for your time. Everybody else, until next time, be empowering.
Thank you so much.